What's up, YouTube? So right now, I know you're probably thinking, Malcolm, why are you in the car, bro? Okay, so I'm back home for Thanksgiving break. I just drove back and I wanted to do something really different on YouTube. So I decided in 2018, we've had so many amazing different rap albums drop. KOD, Kamikaze, The Carter 5, Still My Moment. So many good rap albums came out this year, right? Right, of course. But with the breaking news of Tekashi 6ix9ine possibly going to prison for life, and if he does go to prison for life, we're gonna need a brand new rapper to go ahead and take over Tekashi's spot. And some leopard printed wrestler guy, he decided to drop like a whole album, right? And he just so happened to pop up during Survivor Series 2018, try to hijack the entire show. That being former Cruiserweight champion Enzo Amore. So today what I wanted to do, I wanted to react to his entire rap album they just dropped recently called, oh crap, you guys can't even see it. It's called Rosemary's Baby, Happy Birthday Part 1. The biggest question about this is, who the hell is Rosemary? Enzo now goes under the new rap name Enzo, which is N-capital-Z-O, like NWO, but like it's cooler because he basically just kept the same wrestling name without the Amore part, but he spelled it differently, so there you go. The biggest criticism that Enzo usually gets when he makes rap songs, I think he has like 2 out now, right? After Phoenix, I didn't listen to the other one because I don't think I could have dealt with it at that time. It was just that interesting. That's a nice way of saying bad. The biggest criticism wasn't really the fact that Enzo can't rap. I don't think his lyrics are really that bad. It's more like, what's the man's flow? The man got no flow at all. But let's go ahead and start to go through some of these songs. I know one of them has to do with Liv Morgan, and apparently he said some things about her. Let's start with the first song called Intro King.
Take these glasses off.
Heard that everything's foreign in there.
When that rap was due, I be scrambling, man. I'm a gambling man. I was born a rambling man. I had debts, I placed bets, knew it in my heart of hearts. So I bet that on my chest. Oh yes, I've always go all in. Alright, well that's a lot.
Okay, so like, it's not bad, right? I'm not gonna play the entire song, obviously, because like, I can't really do all of that. But like, the song isn't bad. It's just like, his rhythm is just like so, not rhythm, his flow is just so, not too much to really say about this because it's just like the intro, right? It's like, you don't really want to comment too much about the intro. Let's just skip to another song. Let's go with Brass Ring. It started on Apple Music, so I guess it must be good, I hope.
Times Square, I see you down there. What's poppin'? What you wanna walk up? What you wanna talk to? Ain't got shit to talk about. Walk up, talk to trash ball. Sound like a cashier when I jerk off. Same hand I punch the clock with, right?
Alright, I mean, that's not actually bad. I mean, that's not something like I would listen to, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's also sounding like Enzo. Like, it still has that weird flow to it where he's like, he screams and then like he gets quiet and his voice gets all raspy. He's like, I don't know what that flow really is, but like, it's kind of working though. Like, it's not bad, it's not good, but it's not bad either, Enzo. Like, this is pretty good, especially for a first album. I mean, you gotta give the guy credit where credit's due. It's not bad. Let's go with the next one, Instant Gratification. Apparently there's a music video for this also. I haven't seen it. Maybe we'll react to that next. This song is actually pretty good.
Hey, listen, I don't know about you, but I know about me. And I want it all. Preferably delivered. Deliver the shit, yeah. Deliver the shit, get you overnight shit. The only one I ever looked up to was God. California kid with a mirror on the ceiling, had it looking up.
It sounds like he wants to be like some combination of like Trippie Redd and then like a little bit of X. What is it, like Numb by X? I'm pretty sure it's Numb. But like, I can hear a little bit of like his reflection in his voice. It's trying to sound like both those guys. It's kind of working and it kind of doesn't. Like, every now and then he'll say something and it's on beat and like it sounds really good. And then like he'll hit some raspy stuff like and something like that. And then it's like, like right as I was really starting to get it, it's like it kind of kills it real quick. Enzo, you really surprised me, man. I really like this. So I was gonna review like every song on this entire album, but like I'm looking at them like, all right, 13 songs. I don't really think I want to listen to all 13 of them, but I will go with like the top 4. So I've already listened to like 3 of them so far. Not the entire thing, just a little sample because I don't want to play too much and then get copyrighted. Imagine getting copyright struck by Enzo Amore. Like, that's just a whole freaking L, bro. If you look at his album right here, I'll show like the whole screen of it if you want to look at it. But that's kind of the entire album. It's only 13 songs. Play this last one that starred right now, Live a 30 for 30, because apparently he talks about Liv Morgan a lot because that's his ex-girlfriend. So I'll play that only because I'm interested to see what he actually has to say about her and like the whole situation, because apparently like the situation that has been described at least for the past couple months, or has it been a year yet? I'm really not sure. Enzo was apparently cheating on Liv, so I'd like to see how maybe he responds. Maybe he is like playing defensive. He's like, no, actually you did this. Or maybe he's actually owning up to it. He's like, oh no, it was all on me. I'll play his last song and maybe I'll just jump around maybe. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see what's good and what's not.
Give me my vibe, Reg. Alright, Richard.
Starting off kind of like old school New York vibes.
I'm on the road 200 plus days out of the year. That's the life I chose. My 30 for 30.
I like, before I got into it, I like the fact that he started kind of like just explain like the struggle of being a wrestler in a way, right? This is the struggle I went through to get to where I am today, blah, 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 blah. So like, I like that. Yeah, maybe it might actually be pretty good. Let's see.
Put you through. All you put me through.
You ride like Sierra do.
Ride or die.
I could've seen a little future with you. I'm more mature than you. I gotta do what's best for you. I'm sorry. Ain't no future with you. I done put you on the game first. It's only matter time for you smashing what's his name at work.
What's his name at work?
Okay. I mean, considering like the song's like already halfway over, what he's saying at least is that she's with some other dude that's probably in WWE right now. Wasn't Liv Morgan dating like Tyler Bate for a little bit? Maybe that's it. I don't know. I was expecting like him to really rap. I felt like I was listening to it and I'm sitting here waiting for like a verse to finally start hitting. The song itself is a little over 2 minutes, right? And I'm like a minute and 30 in. He's kind of just starting off with the first verse. That part I don't really like too much. That kind of took him that long. I feel like I've been waiting this entire time. You know, like Dream and Nightmares by Meek Mill, right? How like he takes like a minute and a half before he even gets to the part that everyone really starts rapping to. At least for the actual beat to drop. I mean, he says a lot of stuff beforehand, but I feel like I had to wait a long time until I finally get to the part that I like. And the difference is that's Meek Mill, who's like up here, who's even dropping the album in a couple of days too. He's like up here, and we have Enzo, who's like a little off the frame. I was coming in to listen to this album wanting to insult everything. I was just gonna be super critical about everything based off the 4 songs I listened to so far, and there's still a lot more left that he can easily redeem himself from. Not to say like these songs were like garbage. They weren't bad. They weren't probably not something that I listened to like more than once, honestly. Also, to give the guy some credit, I mean, he did have Foreign Tech produce most of these songs. That's a little part where you hear like everything's foreign, all that kind of stuff. If you listen to the YBN mixtape, right, there's a song called Man Down with Chris Brown. You'll hear the same everything's foreign in there too. Just listen to this part. That part. To get Foreign Tech, I mean, he does work with a lot of different artists, so like, I mean, it's not like you're getting like Take Heath or anything, but like, still pretty impressive. The guy does have connections in the rap industry. We've seen videos with Enzo and 6ix9ine and 50 Cent, and maybe someone else, I'm not sure. Over time, he actually has the, you know, ability to get better. I mean, like, again, I don't know if he writes his own stuff. He probably does. I can't really see him have a writer. I feel like it's something he'd be very prideful on, considering the guy does like so many promos, and his promos are always really good in WWE. I can imagine the guy probably writes his own songs, but the guy clearly does have talent. I mean, he could work on that flow, like really work on that flow. His lyrics aren't bad. Obviously, the beats are being produced by someone that knows what they're really doing. I think you can find most of these songs on YouTube. I think there's like a Real One YouTube channel that you can actually listen to all of it, on top of just going on Apple Music or Spotify or whatever you use to listen to music. You probably can find it there. Again, the album's called Rosemary's Baby Happy Birthday Part 1. But yeah, guys, in the comments down below, if you listen to any of the other songs on this album, tell me which one's your favorite. Are you guys excited to see what Enzo does next? He's showing up at TLC, or if he might try to hijack a J. Cole concert. You never know this guy. The dude is, he's different. I'm actually kind of impressed with Enzo. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Keep improving. You're actually doing something right. Respect. Respect. We outie.
Get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon.